Kendra, you're the best. Kendra Blackwood is the fucking best.
And she is the best. You are so correct, Mr. Redman. Blessed risings, good afternoon, or good evening. Depending on where in the world you are tapping in from, you got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today we'll be discussing 3 men arrested in connection to the beating death of an Ohio high school senior after just a water gun prank gone wrong, authorities say. There's the water machine gun orange gel Gatorade liquid in there. Come on, man. That's almost like spitting on somebody. I don't know what you got in there. That could have been pee, whatever. I don't know what concoction is in there. If they was black, you'd be charged with some type of assault and violation for running around squirting people with that. But we'll talk more about this after these messages, because you know they got plenty and plenty of men for this. They got plenty. But that is why you need to sign the petition and open up your eardrums to Kendra.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing 2 critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Mylett. Be one.
Music TV.
This article here is from The Insider, written by Katie Balvick. Belvic, Balevic. Ethan Liming, Lime, Ethan Liming, 17, was killed after he and a group of juveniles targeted people with a water gun. 3 adult males were arrested on murder and felonious assault charges in connection with Liming's death. Police said the juveniles provoked the altercation, but that the attack was not remotely justified. All right, they're black, he's white. Bottom line, cut across the board. This is factual. That's it, that's all. They let you know. Now, the trained police, they can run up on any little kid who has any fake gun, any type of gun, anything that looks or smells or tastes like a gun. They can shoot them. Now, they have training to know what a fake gun looks like. And they're held to no accountability. But you have somebody running around with a gun and they just put some hands on him. Now, rest in peace to the little dude, but maybe you should have got some whoopings at the crib and you might be alive. You're running around, a group of juveniles targeted people with a water gun. Was it a group of white juveniles targeting a group of black people? And they thought because they've seen their uncles and their dad, who are police officers perhaps, but they've seen people in their family be tyrants. They've seen tyrannical race soldiers in action, and they thought hashtag pull-up season was not in effect. If these brothers got a GoFundMe, we need to be putting some money on their books. P. Now, I don't care if they was heathens any other time. I don't care. They wasn't taking that hot trash. You ain't going to spray me with that ammonia gel or that COVID pack you got. I don't know what you're spraying. Is there PP in there? Is that PP with food coloring in it? I don't know what you're spraying me with. And I gave you some flu flops. You was clumsy, you fell, and you hit your head. Hey, rest in peace. I said that. Prayers to the family. I'm saying that. But listen, why y'all didn't teach y'all little gremlin not to run around and harass black people and attack? You said they provoked police. Even you said that. You provoked the altercation. So they ran up on them, was spraying them, calling them niggers. And they got the flu flops. An Ohio teenager was beaten to death after he and a group of teenagers shot at people with a water gun. You shot at me. What are you talking about? The police, they shoot back and just kill you. They're trained to reckon a fake gun. These are bystanders. These are regular people. These are laymen who don't know how to necessarily recognize what's fake, what's not. You're running up with the shooting. Even if I do see that you got something fake, I don't know what kind of chemical you got in there. That could be a chemical attack. I don't know what you got. Anthrax in there? Cow? I don't know. So I'm just supposed to let you squirt me, huh? That's what you saying, police? Niggers, if our kids want to squirt you with all kind of stuff and fecal matter and chemicals, that's what you're going to let them do. That's exactly what we going to do, niggers. I don't like to drop the N-bomb. But it needed to be said for the emphasis because that's what happened. That's what's going on here. Authorities were called to the scene of a fight. A fight, right. A fight. You know what happens in a fight? Sometimes people get hurt. That's why it's called a fight. There wasn't no weapons, only besides the weapon of the person who had the gun and the mad cow. The swine flew inside that water bottle. We don't know what's in there. And the fight was at the I Promise school established by LeBron James Foundation. You gotta throw him under there. See Boule? See bourgeoisie? You thought you was riding with him, huh? Huh? See, and they threw you right under the bus right there. See, that's why you don't send your kids to them Negro schools now. You see, they're gonna end up dead. This incident occurred on June 2nd at 10:46 p.m. What y'all doing at the school at 11 o'clock? Hold on. So you mean to tell me it's dark outside? You run up on me with a gun, shooting, I don't know what's happening, at 11 o'clock at night, and it's dark. Hold on, ain't that how y'all did Tamir Rice? No? Tamir, you didn't do that? With the car still rolling? You didn't even put it in park? And you hopped right out, blop, blop? Oh, it's a fake gun. Oh. But they just give them the flu flops, and they in the wrong. So that's why I say it can't be nothing but you niggers. If our kids want to run around and squirt you with stuff, whatever it is, you let them squirt you. All in your eyes. Now, what if he got shot in the eye with some of that stuff and now he was blind? What would it was just an accident. It just wrong place, wrong time. Why ain't this wrong place, wrong time? Wrong place, wrong time, fam. And you got the flu flops. It's unfortunate. You shouldn't have been squirting people with whatever felonious chemicals you were squirting at people, and you ran up and you got done up. You run up, you get done up. When officers arrived, they found 17-year-old Ethan Lemming laying on the ground in the parking lot, unresponsive. They tried to render aid, but Lemming was pronounced dead on the scene. What's up with all his homies? They didn't try? Why, when y'all rolled up, nobody was trying to perform life-saving measures? Huh? We ain't locking nobody up for that? Ain't nobody getting canceled for that? Ethan Lemming lost his life in a senseless act of violence. Nah, he did the senseless act of violence. They simply defended themselves, and now because he lost in a fight, he lost. His group lost. Do you see what's happening, black people? So you meet up with the white group, you're the black group to fight. They get flu flopped. Somebody gets hurt. They locking you up, P, for the murder, P. This the trick bag right here. So you mad because they pulled up. Hashtag pull up season. That's why you mad. Ethan did not deserve to die. I'm not saying he deserved to die, but hey, you crossed your heart and must have hoped to die and stick a needle in your eye, P. You shouldn't have been squirting folks. What you talking about? Period. And this is the police chief saying this. This is the Akron police chief, Stephen Mylett. Mylett. So he going hard in the paint for his little white son. According to preliminary interviews conducted by police, Mylett said Lemming was among a group of 4 juveniles who arrived in the lot near the basketball courts. To do what? Attack black people. Shortly after their arrival, they got out of their vehicle, and at least 2 members of the occupants of the vehicle started discharging what we know to be a SPLATRBALL Water Bead Blaster. So you don't even know. So how you making all these statements? How you making all these statements? We just did an article where you got the white guy who just attacked the Asian people in the fast food drive-through, and y'all ain't named no names. It's still under investigation. Well, if you don't know, why you know everybody's so guilty? You wouldn't even name the perpetrator's name who physically assaulted an Asian 60-year-old man and a 47-year-old woman in the drive-through, plus crashed their car. You don't even know what these young men were shot with? And then you're like discharging, like they just were shooting it in the air. Why you don't want to say shooting it, discharging? No, they were shooting it. And what's a splat ball? You try to say like a water gun. Splat ball, like paintball? They started just discharging it at the direction of 4 individuals who were playing basketball on the basketball court. No, you started shooting, not in the direction. No, you started shooting at 4 black people playing basketball, minding their own business. They was minding their own business, and you started shooting at them. And you was probably calling them niggers. The individuals playing basketball initially ran away. So they tried to run away because they didn't know what was happening. This is what I just said. They didn't know what was happening. You clearly see this. They didn't know what was happening. They ran away. So what did they do when they was running away? Was they laughing, saying, "Ah ha ha, niggers," and they ran in their direction? Why won't you say they ran after them, continuing to shoot them? So they was playing basketball. You ran up on them. You started shooting them and calling them niggers. They ran, and you guys chased them down like they were animals. You were hunting black people. Then the juveniles ran back to their car and were followed by the group of 4. What are you talking about? I'm coming to see what's happening. You was just shooting. I don't know what's happening, P. I probably left my phones over there. I left my stuff. We just started running. What are you talking about? Then when we realized that it's not ammo, that it's not lethal, we like, hold on, man, but y'all done wet us up. What is that? We still don't know what it is. We're still confused. The confrontation occurs. Ethan Lemming is assaulted and a fight ensues at the conclusion of it. Ethan Lemming is dead. How y'all don't know nothing? So you don't even know what happened. You don't even know what happened. It's unfortunate, but is it really? I don't wish death on nobody. But what did you think was going to be the outcome of this? But that's what happens when you teach this in your home, white people. When you teach them that black people are such, just going to take that. And the truth of the matter is, we are not going. And had you not been teaching your son anti-black racism, he may still be alive. For the moment, he noted that a 911 call was placed from the scene, but no one else was there when police arrived 3 minutes later. So all his homeboys left him in 3 minutes? It was 4. So y'all didn't even say how many of them there was. Oh. You was a group of 4. They left y'all. They left you. They left them. Why? We ain't gonna talk about that though. We ain't gonna talk about that. So y'all don't even really know what happened. The collective actions of the teens in the car appear to have unfortunately provoked the altercation. No, unfortunately, that's what they came to do, was to come attack black people. They came and they did that. They were successful. Mr. Chief Mylett, why these actions appear to have played a role in the incident, investigators do not believe the attack or the murder were remotely justified. Oh, now you calling it a murder, so that's just it, huh? They arrested the young men who were just defending themselves. Deshaun Stafford, only 20. Tyler Stafford, 19. Donovan Jones, 21. How they act like these ain't that much older than, like these is just grown men. Get out of here, P. This was a teenage fight, P. And hold on, they was just protecting themselves. It really wasn't a fight. They was playing basketball, minding their own damn business. This Buster police chief had no information to indicate the attack was race related. Yes, it was. Lemmings was white, and the 3 suspects arrested in connection with the death are black. You said it was 4 of them, though. Huh. There's nothing that we have in our possession right now, any indication at all indicating that race played a role in this homicide. Nothing. No, it did. They was coming to shoot black people, chase them down, and hunt them like animals. And they thought that we was sweet. They didn't know that we practice hashtag pull-up season, and we ain't taking that, Jackson. Lemon's parents, Bill and Jennifer, they said they missed their child. You should have taught them better. That's what you should have did. We would do anything we could possibly do to turn the clock back and have him in our arms again and to see his face again, but they robbed me of that ability. They robbed you. They robbed you. They were playing basketball. Had your son don't mess with them, your son's alive. That's it. They destroyed my child's face and his head. So we ain't gonna talk about it. What did we learn from this, black people? White people think that their kids should just be able to attack you and there's no repercussions. That's what they believe. He added, people keep saying, oh, you do these things and you deserve to get what you deserve. Listen, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Ain't that what y'all say when a black person gets killed by a tyrannical race soldier from the slave patrol? Ain't that what y'all say? I don't think anybody's child would ever deserve what happened to him. Nobody's child would ever. What? So you don't believe that? So what do you think should have happened? Go squirt them down, chase them, ha ha ha, niggers, that's it. No, it's like I told y'all. They ran up on them, was calling them niggers. Y'all run, niggers, ah ha ha ha. And that's what happened. And that's what happened. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, scold you, and fold you, because we done told you, Jackson, about being on code. Shout out Jay Lava, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. Use this. Hello, McFlizzle. 4 words. Go purchase some gear. Yes, say it with your chest.com. You got to purchase you some gear. It's across the screen right there. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha, y'all. And you know we got to pay some bills. So take that.
run my cash. Cut the check, 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 cut the check. Talking conversation, it's about that time.
You look bad, bitch, blood on her hair, she's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the cocaine. I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be pulling on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can